Peace and blessings, everyone. Yours truly, Jimmy Williams, again, back with another awesome and informative video. And I want you guys to listen up because I have something very important to share with you and update you with that I think you're definitely going to want to hear this and see exactly what we're doing here, okay? For those of you who follow me, if you're in BitNex, formerly Cryptex, I got something that's I think can transform your life while you're waiting for your Cryptex contracts to pay out. Formerly Cryptex, not BitNex. I gotta get used to saying that. So, greetings from the wonderful city of Atlanta, Georgia, here in the United States, to all of my followers, subscribers, onlookers. You considering following me. You come to my channel to see some kind of good content. You want to see, things on how to make money online and real estate and all that, et cetera, et cetera. But I want to kind of have you guys pause for a moment and understand there's two real ways to really create wealth. Okay, you can create wealth over time. All right, when you invest, real estate, etc. Crypto, any kind of other investment that's going to make you a lump sum of money later on that you can live on. And then there's daily income. Okay, so I want to shift gears for all of you who watch me and you're waiting. You want money now. Okay, and if you're not building BitNex, you're not going out recruiting people. You're not going to make daily income where you can put in your pocket. And basically, when you buy a contract, you have to wait either 2 to 3 to 5 to 7 years before you can that contract will pay you anywhere from, $22,000 to $36,000 to $400,000 or $1 million, right? So, but you got to wait. But if you want to make money now, if you don't go out and sponsor people and make commissions, you're not going to make any money, right? Because you can't withdraw from those platforms unless you go out and you recruit and you make, commissions from level 1 all the way to 17, right? I'm going to show you today something that I ran across, and I think it's one of the best opportunities when it comes to crypto, getting paid daily that's out there. It's called Valtoro, okay? Now, if you guys are not a part of my special group, it's called the JW Crypto Mastermind Inner Circle. You need to be a part of that group because that's how I bring in outside speakers that understand crypto or in the crypto space and they know what else is out there and they teach us how to make money today. If you want to be a part of that, just email me at cryptexmillionaires@yahoo.com and I'll send you a link to become a member. It's $9.99 per month or it's $99 for the entire year. If you pay for the year, you save $20. But either way, you're getting a really good deal here because these speakers are really good and they bring in these opportunities and they explain to my group how they work. Well, this one is one of the very, very best. We do those meetings twice a month, every first and third Friday night at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So this one that you're looking at, I decided to try it out myself because I had some people in my group that said, well, let's take a look at it. Let's try it. So the speaker's name is Tim West. He's really, really good. He's been doing crypto for a long, long time, and he knows what he's talking about. But I said, let me just try it out for $50 because what I do is I split test. I check it out and see if it's working for smaller amounts of funding or investing, and then if it's good, then you just scale it, right? That's the best thing to do. Guys, if you're doing this, you only want to invest the amount of money you can afford to lose. Don't take your rent money, don't take your car note and things that you need to support your family and invest when you can't do that. Okay, just put the money on the side that you can use, and then you try different things until you find what works, right? Well, Valtoro, man, when I saw this, I was lit. He told me how it works. I'm gonna log in so you guys can see what has happened so far. I've been in roughly about 4 days, all right? And I'm getting 1% per day. Now, if you understand the numbers on how that works, and that's for 30 days in a row, you'll understand that that's a great turnaround. That's really, really good. And what Valtoro is, it's a platform where you can go in and you can activate certain bots to do the trading for you. All right. So if you look at my screen here, I have $35 in referral commission. Okay, so I have about 38 people that signed up underneath me, 7 active referrals. In other words, those folks signed up and they bought, they put money into this to activate a bot. So they invested up to at least $50 to do that. You have to invest at least $50 to activate a bot. But I said, let me just try it myself. And if it works for me, I'm going to share this with everybody else. That's what I'm doing now. So I have 1 active bot, total profit $2.40. So do the numbers, guys. We're 4 days into this, going into the 5th day. 1% of $50 is going to be 50 cents. Times 4, it's $2. So you can see I'm right on track here. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually pull up the bot so you can see this for yourself. All right. So this is another bot. They're telling me I can, you can always buy more than one bot. So they're telling me if I activate this bot, I can make up to 2.5%. But let's look at the active bot that I have right now. There it is. Okay. 4.84% in 4 days going on the fifth. This is the fifth day coming into right now. Okay. So I have 25 days, 3 hours and 53 minutes remaining. So I'm actually in the fifth day. Okay. So by the end of the day, this should be at least $3, right? And you can see right here what they're doing. You can see that they're trading Ethereum. All right. And this bot does all the work. All right. Look at this. I mean, consistent trading for you. You make money while you sleep. Now, I want to stick a pin here and let you guys know there's other things that are out there that are just like this. Some of them are better. There's very few and far between that can do what they're doing. And there's one in particular that I told you guys about. And I brought a person on who talked about it. It's called Zynex. Okay, really good program. But this, to me, for those that don't, if you're starting with very little money, this is actually better than Zynex for a few reasons. Number one, I was able to start with $50 and I'm already making 1% per day. With Zynex, you have to buy what they call a license before you can even get your first investment in and start making money on it. So the license is like $149, which is $149. Well, for $149 with this, I can buy 3 bots. I can activate 3 bots because it only takes $50 to activate a bot. You can put as much money as you want, or at least $50. But I will have 3 bots working for me for $150, okay? So if I was doing Zynex, that's the $149 upfront license fee. And then you have to go in and put at least $100 in before you can start, having the system make money for you. So this is actually better. No shade to them because, Zynex is really, really good. And I have a few people, a couple of my leaders that I know they're in it, they're making good money, but you have to have a little more money to do it. So this is the way to go. If you're talking, bare minimum, $50 to get started. Now, here's where the power comes in. All right. If you look at this, all you have to do to really know how much money you can really make and really semi-retire is if you scale this up. Let's just say I had, if I had $10,000 to put in this, $10,000 at 1% per day is $100 per day. You just do the math on very simple math times 30 days. Now this bot is for 30 days. And when it's over, I can reactivate it. I can start over again. So I'll be making a passive income of $30. As you can see, it's trading as I'm sitting here. I'm not doing anything. It's doing all the work for me. I'll have a passive income of $3,000 per month. All I have to do is take the $10,000 after 30 days and reinvest it again and get another bot, right? So you're talking $36,000 a year based on these numbers right here. You always start with the small numbers to make sure they're working, but there's no magic, there's no secret, there's no trick here. The bot does the work for you. It's actually an employee for you. The bot coming with the combination of your investment becomes the 2 employees that's working around the clock, 30 days a month, 7 days a week. Now I have a day trader that trades, on the stock market, and he only trades 5 days a week, and it's up and down. The bot does not. Guys, let me tell you something about the bot. There's no down days with bot. If you're in the stock market, the stock market can crash. Things can happen. In other words, I had a guy, he was trading, my wife and I put up like 10 grand, and he did pretty good, 1 to 3% per day. But when the stock market crashed, that 10,000 became 5,000. That's not going to happen here because the bot knows. The bot is smarter than us. Let's be honest. I mean, this AI stuff, guys, is really working. Although I do believe that us as humans, our creative genius, we're the ones that create these tools. So ultimately, it starts with us. But these bots work like our employees, so we have to use them to our benefit. So $10,000 is going to make you, a cash flow of $3,000 per month. Let's just go a little bit higher than that. Let's say you guys have $20,000 to put in this. You're looking at $6 grand a month on a $20,000 investment. Okay, so that's roughly 6 times 12. That's over $80,000 per year. All right, I said that wrong. No, it's 70,000. 6 times 12 is going to be 72. So you're making over 70 grand a year on a $20,000 investment. This is the way to go. Okay, if you having doubts, just invest. Okay, I've never seen anything like this. There's other ones that are out there, but there's few and far between that can guarantee at least 1% a day, and this is one of them. as we've been sitting here, do you guys see these trades coming in? Look, look at all this down here. It's insane. And I don't have to sit here and watch over it. I can log out. The bot is still working while I'm sleeping and traveling and doing everything I want to do. All right. So you do the math. Some of you have $50,000 to put into something like this. $50,000 you can put in. All right. So you can make, you know, if you put 50 grand in, you're going to make $500 per day. Think about that. That's a lot of money, guys. All right. And, you know, Cryptex, now BitNex is good, but again, you have to wait. And that's the issue with a lot of us. We don't want to wait that long before we get paid. All right. Last thing I want to show you is the referrals for referral commission. Okay. I'm not going to show you my referrals for privacy reasons, but I have 35 of them and they pay me 5% on the first level. So you can do the math. I have 39 total referrals here. 7 are active. So these commissions here, whenever they actually fund their account, I actually get paid. Okay, so I made $35 in 4 days. Okay, very, very easy stuff. You can do transfers too. So you can transfer from one account to, let's say, your downline's account. If you have the funds in your account, you can fund these accounts several different ways. I have a video that talks about that. But one of the easiest ways for some people is PayPal. You know, and so I highly recommend Valtoro. I speak well of it because, you know, they've been around a few years already, and the person that's in it, he's been doing this a while. I wouldn't call him a guru, but he's one of the very best that's out there. I don't like using that word guru because guru implies that, you know, people are telling you something they're not doing. He's an investor in it. And he speaks well of it because he's making the money. He can log in his account and show us the results. That's why I brought him on my Friday night podcast with my inner circle members. But go in the comment section or even go down in my description and you'll see a link to sign up. And then when you do that, you can shoot us an email, say, Jimmy, I just came in, you know, I just signed up and I want to invest. And we will email you a link to see how to add money to your account. I have a video for it so you guys can get in there. You feel comfortable with the investment and I'll show you where to go and activate your bots. Okay. And it's very easy. Once you put money, your money's showing here, you're going to go to where it says bots right here. And you just activate the bot. I can't activate because I don't have over $50 in my account. I already have one that's active. It's over here, right? But if I want to do another one, I have to have at least $50 here. And I don't just yet, right? But if these commissions keep going, I'll have another 50 in there. But now that I know how it works, I'm going to put in a lot more money in this. So, you know, the Queen and I can actively take some time off and make passive income while we're waiting for those big, you know, contracts to fund out with BitNex. I mean, we're worth about 50 million, but we have to wait years before we see it manifest. This is the way to go, ladies and gentlemen. I thought that I would show you this because some of you've been waiting for a chance, an opportunity to do something like this, and you just don't know how to do it. Okay. I hope you got some out of this. If you have any other questions for me, please email me again. cryptexmillionaires@yahoo.com. Have a super blessed day. I'll see you at the top as always. Bye-bye.